saved. Savior's got a job. Savior's got a job. I'll take you to the unseen void. Savior's got a job. Come and get it. Thanks for waiting. Savior's got a job. Fate is what it is. I'll release your soul. The end is close.
Security alert code Bravo. Security alert code Bravo. An intruder.
You want to be saved. Fate is what it is. Another battle won. It's your funeral. Savior's got a job. Fate is what it is. Destiny is destiny. Keep up if you can.
Alert Code Bravo. Security alert Code Bravo.
You want to be saved. The end is close.
Hello there. Is your tummy rumbling?
Why don't we go work with the volunteers who are trying to make things more better? We can make
Yusnon is a place of magic.
I'm a splendid. You did it! You made some. You weren't able to see it. I hope you keep grit.
Welcome.
I always purchase. Oh, thanks a lot.
I think I'll survey this bit of land today.
Are you lost?
Gracious me, where did you come from?
If you're that jumpy, maybe you shouldn't wander out here at night.
I'm not wandering. I'll have you know that I'm pursuing science. Important science. Yes, I'm on these plains for a reason. I'm here to learn more about the breeding habits of the fuzzy sheep.
Look, you're dedicated. That's great. But is it worth dying for? There are monsters out here.
Yes, I know. It is believed that fuzzy sheep mate only at night. I've tried on a number of occasions to track them back to the breeding grounds, but each time, a marauding monster has driven me away. I've been forced to make my observations from this distant spot, so as not to endanger the sheep by attracting more monsters. However, it is dangerous work.
That sounds foolhardy to me.
I accept the risks. Now, do you mind? I have work to do. Unless, that is, you would care to help me.
Maybe, but you're putting yourself in too much danger.
Oh, I know it's reckless. But I have no choice. The whole of science eagerly awaits my results.
Why don't I make the observations for you? I can keep the monsters away at the same time, and then let you know what I see. That sound good?
But... Oh, dash it. Very well. It is far from ideal. But what choice do I have? Monsters seem drawn to me like flies to a pile of behemoth dung. As far as I can tell, the fuzzy sheep spend the night amongst the ruins atop that hill. I hope you will meet with more success than I.
I'll do my best. Now, will you go home?
Fine. I shall await your report in Arius Village.
This looks a lot like an egg. It can't belong to the sheep.
What do you have there? Is it an egg?
What are you doing out here? I told you to wait for me in Arius.
I couldn't just loiter around the village, twiddling my thumbs and waiting for you.
You could have been killed. But now that you're here, you might as well take a look at this. I found it in one of the sheep's nests. What do you make of it?
You did? Are you sure it was a sheep's nest? Let me see. Gracious! Could it be? This is incredible. I do believe you have found the first verified fuzzy sheep egg.
A sheep egg? You're joking. I mean, that's impossible. Sheep don't lay eggs.
Oh, I assure you it's entirely possible. As a scientist, I can tell you that many kinds of animals lay eggs, not just birds and reptiles. For example, monotremes are mammals that lay eggs, although I admit they are decidedly uncommon. So, it's all clear now. That's why the sheep return to the same place every night. They have to sit on their nests and incubate the eggs through the cold night.
These are the sheep's nesting grounds.
Yes! It's the greatest biological discovery of the century! Here, let me have the egg. I shall guard it with my life. If I can keep the embryo alive, and a fuzzy lamb hatches from it, it will be the final incontrovertible proof of my discovery. The decades of work and self-sacrifice have at last borne fruit. Thank you for everything.
Together, we can do this.
I need more time. It's your funeral. Fate is what it is. The goddess makes me powerful. Fate is what it is. It's your funeral. I'll bring back lost time. I need more time. can prevail! The end. Change course. It's your funeral. The goddess makes me powerful. The goddess makes me powerful. Destiny is destiny.
Be careful not to... Don't forget to...
I like you. You give hunters a good name. Here's a little something extra for all the hard work and effort you've been putting in.
All right, time to go home.
Good for something else.
Thank you very much.
I'll never forget the days I spent with my baby. Never. They say he ran off.
Destiny is destiny. Like dying. The goddess makes me powerful. The end is close.
If you happen to visit the cathedral, please give Lumina my regards, will you? Oh, are you surprised that I know her? Sometimes I venture out to the cathedral to sell my wares. That little miss has been one of my regulars for quite some time now. That's all.
the unseen void. I'll take you to the unseen void. Doubts now. The goddess makes me powerful. You want to be saved. You want to be saved. You want to be saved. It's your funeral. It's your funeral. You want to be saved. Better get ready for the next fight.
Those children of Edro have gone and stolen
Lighten up right. Here, this is for you. I'm so sorry. I hope you keep granting.
Welcome in. Come back again.
I hear that the heretics all knew you. You have to live no matter what. There's no salvation for the dead.
It's your funeral. The end is close. It's your funeral.
Anyone ever tell you you're handy with the sword? I wager you'd make a fine seed hunter. Talk to Baird.
The day is not. Whether the hunter is involved.
May the brilliant light of our
The hunter's up to something.
I heard an odd rumor. What is it? Fang used to live here too, when we woke up. But she left for my sake, to find an ancient relic of the gods, something I desperately need before the end comes. The Holy Clavis. It's somewhere in the dead dunes, and we have to have it before the last day. She knows that. I thought she'd be back in no time, but the days stretched into weeks, into months. And now it's been years. She never came back in all that time, not even once. I know that she said she didn't like the Order much. That much was for certain. Oh, maybe she's just given up on me. It seems like Fang's having a good time, though. My bit of crystal shows me that much, at least. I'm glad that she's out there somewhere, living, laughing. I'm the one who's been given the means to atone for what we did, not Fang, not anyone else, so I have to. I have to pay for our sins. Want to talk about something? Me and Fang? We woke up 13 years ago. Lumina was the one that found us back then. All confused. You can imagine why. We were asleep in crystal for 1,000 years after all. Maybe even longer than that. You know, a lot of people died because of what we did in the past. I think that's why we were called back. To make amends. We were brought back for the end of the world. To pay our debts. But we needed you. The world did. I've been waiting all these years for you to come back to us, Lightning. The Savior's coming means that the end is finally here. I'll get to rest in peace at last. It will all be over. What is it? I've heard what they say about me. The people see me as some kind of curiosity. They call me a saint, and they say that I can talk to chaos. But I'm no saint. I can't talk back to the voices. Only listen. When I woke up, I could feel them in the chaos. The dead, and hear their cries of pain. I want to do something with this power I was given. That's why I've stayed here, within the cathedral's walls. I'm not a prisoner. Really, I'm not. This is what I've chosen for myself. I won't leave. I was given this power so I could atone to the dead. I want to do that. I owe them that. But I still need one more thing before I can. That's why I chose to stay and work with the Order. They can get me what I need to atone. It's been such a long time. I want to see them every day, but I can't. Saz left the cities and is living quietly out somewhere in the wilds, Lumina says. Snow's the patron now, and he can't just leave Yusnaan. And Hope, he disappeared years and years ago. None of us know where he went. Hope was a leader of the people, way back when the chaos began enveloping the entire world. He's the one who kept society together. But then he just disappeared. It was almost worse than if he'd never been there at all. People panicked. Some people think that God summoned him back to his side, but that's just hope. Wishful thinking. Everyone wants to believe that he went someplace better, that's all. I wanted to get everyone together, to meet you when you came. But everyone's gone their separate ways now. Sorry. It's a bit embarrassing.
Vanille, you really intend to do this right? The soul song?
So you heard it all from Fang, I guess. No more reason to try to hide things. The Holy Clavis isn't a key to anything. It's more like a coffin. It'll draw in the souls of the dead to bring them the peace they deserve. The rites we perform on the final day will summon all the souls here, to me. And then we will wash away their regrets and anger with the holy light of God.
And wipe them out as if they never were. That's how your light will save them.
I know, but if I don't do anything, they'll all keep suffering inside the chaos. Forever.
And you? What will happen to you after the ceremony kills you?
I'll disappear, like the rest of the dead. My existence wiped from all memory. It seems right.
So that's it?
When Fang and I woke 13 years ago, it was into a dying world. Since then, we've seen the destruction spreading, the end rushing closer. No one can stop what's coming anymore, so let me end their suffering. It's all I can do now. I'll end the suffering in this world, and you'll help create a new one.
Defy us after all of this.
The children of darkness have fallen.
We of the Holy District do God's work, striving to bring salvation.
The hunter's up to something. We should observe his actions.
I want to finally be able...
take you to the unseen void. It's your funeral.
Try to keep up.
I'll take you to the unseen void. The end is close. The goddess makes me powerful. The end is close. Fate is what it is. Savior's got a job. It's your funeral. You want to be saved. Savior's got a job. I need more time. Unfurl the wings of death. It's your funeral. Another battle won. Odin, back! Together we can prevail! You want to be saved. It's your funeral.